So we have to talk about your character, Detective Rosa Diaz, because Brooklyn Nine-Nine, you're going on to your 7th season. But your character had a pretty big moment in the 99th episode. Tell us about it.
Yeah, our creator, Dan Gore, is a really just wonderful human. And he had sort of been toying with this idea for a while, like maybe Rosa is part of the queer community. And it ended up being one of the things that I've heard, especially kids and their parents talk to me a lot about. Like, a parent will come up to me sometimes and say, like, you know, my kid and I had this whole discussion about it after watching the episode, and it was, you know, it was this easy sort of slide into talking about LGBTQ issues, and then a month later, my kid came out to me. You know, like, that's the kind of stuff that, like, when you think about TV, like, TV creates social change, like, whether you know it or not, and something as simple as a character on a network TV show being bi is actually a really big deal.
It's a huge deal. It's an absolutely huge deal. And I just want to add to this, you know, I'm not sure your exact journey or story, and we don't even need to get into all of that, but I mean, I remember last year when I came out, it was terrifying.
Yeah,
it's such a scary experience, and so it is so important to see people on screen where you feel like, oh, like, that's me, like I'm seeing myself. It's it's a feeling you can't even describe. So
I mean,
even on behalf of me, like thank you to you.
But that's also what you're doing.
Because I just thank you. I appreciate that.
You're doing it. You're like actually living it, and in this kind of space, in this space in particular, nobody's been here before. You're the first like you, and that is such a miraculous thing.
We should hug. I want to hug you. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. So, I mean, we just met today.
Yeah.
But we're already in love. We just met today. I mean, on the show, you kind of speak in a deadpan voice.
Yeah.
Do people ever get shocked when they meet you? Because you obviously don't sound like that.
I think a lot of times people don't know that I play Rosa Diaz on TV. What happens sometimes is I get, you know, you look kind of like that girl on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. and most of the time I'm like, that's me. And people are like, no, it's not.
So humor me for a second, because I would like to combine two things that you love. So your character, Rosa Diaz, with the Real Housewives. What I would like to do is I would like to give you a card with a real, a tagline.
I thought you were gonna be like, Lisa Rinna's here.
I want to give you a card with a Real Housewife tag, and I want you to give it the old Rosa Diaz treatment and deliver it. All right, here we go. These are some of the catchphrases from the Real Housewives.
I'm too blessed to be stressed and too sexy to be thirsty. You can stab me in the back, but while you're there, kiss my ass. I'm back to being zen. Namaste, bitches.
Amazing. How's it going over there? Is the romance happening?
Oh, yeah.
Auntie G, are you about to get a son-in-law right now? Maybe. Stay tuned to find out. Stick around. We have more with Stephanie when we come back. Now, we've got to talk about your upcoming project with the one, the only, Lin-Manuel Miranda. I mean, can we take a moment here? It is the movie adaptation of In the Heights. What was it like filming in New York?
It was very challenging. New York is a challenging city. It will chew you up and spit you out. But it was really fun shooting. I mean, John Chu was directing it. It was an amazing cast, incredible, like, these like incredibly intricate dance scenes and like huge numbers happening like on the street in New York City, and like I'm not what I would call a professional dancer.
Oh, I mean.
And I'm not what I would call a professional singer either, but I'm doing both in this movie, so go see it.
I mean, I don't want to call it